rest. Hello, unhindered movement.
Welcome back to X-Play, the show that isn't afraid to judge a game by its title.
Yes, with a name like Beat Down, Fists of Vengeance, there are a few things we can infer about the next game.
1. It involves punching.
2. The punching is a result of someone seeking revenge.
And 3. Our review is probably going to mock it. Here's our verdict on Beat Down, Fists of Vengeance.
It's time. Time for Capcom to grace us with their latest beat-em-up adventure, Beat Down, Fists of Vengeance. But it's not just a button-mashing slugfest. Oh no! It's an RPG, too. Your role in this torrid tale is as a mafia thug framed for the massacre of rival mobsters. From there, you'll clear your name by beating the living crap out of everyone responsible, and everyone else who happens to be in your general vicinity. There are 5 characters for you to choose from, but they're only marginally different. As you explore Los Sombros, you'll cross fists with street hoods, police force comprised entirely of Sam Jackson, and this Wolverine knockoff.
Show me your purest form.
But before you take on the whole underworld by yourself, you've got to disguise yourself with some new clothes.
What's up?
Can someone tell this guy that if you're wearing a shirt with a raven on it and your name is Raven, it doesn't count as a disguise? Well, that's not any better. Is that your halter top of vengeance? Never mind. Cross-dressing aside, the real reason you're playing Beatdown is for the beatdowns. Although with a name like Beatdown, combat has surprisingly little depth. Your enemy cycles through the 3 moves he knows, and more often than not, you'll defeat him using only the punch button. Add to it that some rounds last only seconds, and you can see why the fisticuffs are less than compelling.
Takes balls to come out and say that.
Well, thank you. When you slap Sally around, his pride meter will drop enough for you to negotiate with him. You have the option of beating the bloody hell out of your opponent, or recruiting that broken man into your own personal army.
All right.
I just broke your will. You could at least sound interested. Each fight is usually followed by a period of not doing much of anything. The game strives for a free-roaming feel, but you're often the only person around. If you're feeling lonely, you can just call up one of your buddies.
Hola. Yo. Yo.
As the body count grows, you'll gain experience and level up. Like regular RPGs, you talk to the populace to learn what to do. Sometimes this means cycling through 45 or so pages of silent dialogue. I'm not kidding.
Takes balls to come out and say that.
The characters are detailed and look quite nice in the gritty urban-themed environments. Sadly, the price of nice graphics appears to be an overflowing chalice of load screens. The mix of RPG and beat-em-up is intriguing, but when you're a fighting game that doesn't know how to throw a punch, there's not much we can do for you.
Show me your purest form.
My purest form is hitting Beatdown Fists of Vengeance with a 2 out of 5.
You've got balls, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and don't you forget it.
You know something? There's something about the sight of a grown man in a purple halter top beating people to death. It's oddly comforting.
Have you taken your medication today?
No.